Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a install of a StartX remote start kit for Jeep Wrangler JL or the Jeep Gladiator, which I'll be installing on my 2020 Jeep Gladiator. So I haven't even opened the box yet. We'll see what's in the box. So basically this is the actual module itself. And here's all the wiring you need. Programming tool to plug into USB to program it. And then we got a tool to remove the plastics. Got some zip ties. And looks like a manual that comes with it. So let's go ahead and get started on the install. Alright, the first thing we're going to want to do is remove this panel right here, which just is popped in. So all we do is take our tool. We should be able to pop this out. And on the back here, we want to unplug the push button switch. Push the little tab and unplug it. And we'll just set this aside for now. And then we can take and open the glove box and remove the glove box. Alright, the glove box is real simple to take out. Pull it down. Push the little tab right here. The glove box just pulls right out. This green port is the one we're going to be using to plug into, and then we'll put our box in here. We'll run our wires up. Okay, I don't believe you have to remove this panel, but it will make it easier to get to if you remove this panel to run your wires up through there. So we'll remove this Phillips screw right here. Pop it loose. Just be careful while you do it. We'll take our tool, pry it loose from the bottom, like so. And that will give us room now to reach up through there to get a hold of our wires. Okay, now we'll take our T-harness, run it up from behind into here. Where we can reach it. Like so. Bring it out here. And we're going to run it up through right here. Like so. So we have the harness here. We can plug this into our vehicle wiring harness, and then this will plug into our push to start button right here on our panel. Now I want to go ahead and plug this all in for right now to go ahead and test the unit, make sure everything works before we put it all back together. So there, we're all plugged back in. Now we'll plug the unit in down here and check it. Okay, now we take this unit and plug it in, and it'll pretty much only plug in one way because this connector is the right width to fit in here. Your blue connector goes in the blue spot. Then your black connector here will go around on the other side. It is a 4-pin. So if you look for the 4-pin on the other side, where this black connector is going to go. And then this one here, we'll plug it in right down here. And you can see, they say you can plug this in any spot. We'll just go ahead and plug this thing in right here. And it only goes one way. Make sure it clicks into position. So now we're ready to test it. Okay, now it says we need to close. and then open the driver's door, and then take our key fob, push the unlock button. Okay, now we want to push this button. It's on. Let's see what our LED does. And our LED is flashing green rapidly. Turn it to off. It still continues to flash rapidly. So we need to unplug this unit, and then we'll do the programming online using Windows or Internet Explorer. You can only use Internet Explorer is what they say on a Windows computer. Okay. Web link updater program required. Okay, now that I got it plugged back in, I'm going to try starting it, see what happens. Push the button, the lock button 3 times. About that speed. Yep, it's going to start. I can hear it. Okay, there it goes. Now to shut it off, we should be able to press this lock button, the same thing, 3 times. Shuts it off. That's good. Okay, now once you start the vehicle, and then when you unlock the vehicle to get in, once you come out to your vehicle, you unlock it to get in, you need to press the brake within, shut the door, press the brake within a few seconds, and that will shut off the Start X remote start, and the vehicle will stay running. You're good to go. So just remember all those procedures. Now I need to take and put all my stuff back in, my dash pieces back in, just like how I showed you to take it apart. Just reverse that and put the stuff back in, and you're good to go. Thank you guys for watching. Click the thumbs up. Check in the description to the link where this is on my Amazon store, and you can pick one of these up. And when you're programming the thing, please don't contact me. If you have a problem, please contact the number on the website, and they can help you out with it. So contact them if you do have a problem programming it, and they'll be happy to help you. Right on, guys.